Hey people, it is the Colonel from Snake and Colonel. I'm just going to let you know that I am using this video solely for the purpose of it being a 0.5 part. So this is just a little notice. This first part is pretty simple. Basically right at the beginning all I do is I throw a chaff and yeah, it's all good. This, you'll notice that really quick cutscenes, Otacon just kind of says like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, Snake, just give me a little bit to figure it out. And you just kind of go, alright, just do what you gotta do, I guess. Or okay. Metal Gear. And yeah, just really kind of lame stuff. So this hits the 15-minute mark, unlike last video, which hit the 25 mark. So yeah, this is going to be a point, because after this, it's like, I think it's like 4 minutes of footage, and then it's 10 minutes of cutscene. So I just decided to make it a point part. I mean, I guess it's important if you need to figure out how to get there. But like I said, it's not that bad. It's really simple. If you made it this far without getting detected, this portion is really easy. The only portion that's a little difficult was the beginning portion, the portion right at the beginning. But all it really is, throw a chaff, rush, and hurry up before they start calling in people. And you'll be fine, they won't get the alert off. It's the beauty of abusing the logic of the game that the rooms don't transfer. Thank God, too, that'd be really lame if the rooms transferred, like, the, and here I get the SOCOM. I get the silent SOCOM. Which, I'll explain in the next video, I guess. I mean, you guys should be watching the point videos anyways. I don't know. I think you should, but honestly, nothing much happens, and I run around for a bit, and yeah, that's it. Nothing too exciting. So, yeah, actually what I wanted to do is I wanted to use this as an opportunity to talk about my next LP, which I finally got working. I was doing a lot of debating. Actually, I guess I can kind of go into the story since I have 2 minutes anyways. So, originally, when I finished this game, I was like, alright, I need to think of my next LP. Originally, it was going to be No More Heroes. No More Heroes is going to be my next LP, and that was that. Problem is, I don't talk a lot while I play that game. I kind of focus too much. It's more like grunts or occasional laughs, and I don't know. I kind of like to be professional with the LP. I don't know. It's just the way I am, I guess. But I don't like quiet LPs, especially live ones. And I've done RPGs, or I've done samples or like tests on RPGs. Like I did this test on Super Mario RPG on my channel, just kind of like a test LP. See how I did with that, and I did pretty solid. I can talk a lot while I play, especially turn-based RPGs. And one of my favorite turn-based RPGs that I know I would talk a lot in is Fire Emblem 7, or Fire Emblem in the States, which is that. So I was thinking about that. I tried to get it to work on my computer with like a screen capture system. I don't get fraps, so I tried using QuickTime. QuickTime is really laggy, and trying to run 2 QuickTime, one for recording my voice and one for recording the screen, it was really buggy, I guess. Not really buggy, it was just really laggy. It worked, but I didn't like how it came out, and I decided against it. So I put that off for a bit. I was thinking about Super Mario Galaxy, but Snake said he might want to do it, and I talked to Snake about it and a couple other people, and I was originally not going to get all the stars, and they're saying, like, yeah, you probably should get all the stars if you're going to do it. I said, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to get all the stars. So I decided against that. I was thinking for a while I might do a PS2 game. I wasn't sure which. I don't know. I'm not going to continue with Metal Gear because I'm waiting. Because there's no point in me continuing with them since I'll be playing them when they come out for the Metal Gear Solid thing. So what I decided, as of recent, I remembered I could hack my Wii. So I rehacked my Wii with the new way to do it where it's like 100% safe. So I put an emulator on there for Game Boy Advance. So I basically will play through all 4 of the first Fire Emblems to come out of the stage, which are Fire Emblem 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to play through that. So the first one I'm going to play through is 7. So like I said, the cutscene's going to start. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and enjoy the cutscene, guys.
Okay, I can disengage the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No. There's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss? Liquid.
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site.
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India... I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about the new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion? All for money?
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the fox dye vaccine in our demands.
Fox dye? It killed Octopus and the Arms Tech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with amphetamine and adrenaline levels in the blood. They deployed a product still in development into live combat. No surprise it was unreliable. They must have been desperate.
In any case, have you heard from your friend Colonel Sergei Golukovich at Spetsnaz yet?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He is a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? That Golukovich, he's no warrior, he's a politician.
Maybe so, but he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we joined forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here. It's going to be a long war.
We could still escape.
We have the new nuclear power, and we're going to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? Fighting the whole world? From here, we can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar and totally immune to interception. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
But boss, what about your promise to Colonel Gulukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're knocking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, you can call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
Boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden? If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the arms tech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top-secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So, how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see, the override system that the President was talking about, it can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
You need the keys for input. 3 of them.
But I only have the one. Where are the others?
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. You input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system, and it's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who's that?
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake! This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.